Check this out. The HexBox is plugged in, it's rocking and rolling, and I have a couple updates for this week. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the old SD card. As a reminder, you can head over to tryhexbox.com or scan right here to join the waitlist and be the first to know when HexBox is available for your purchase and consumption. But the whole goal here is to take back tech and give you a local private cloud that you can use for whatever you see fit. No subscriptions, no tracking, local first, billionaire free, of course, and ready to rock and roll. So that's the vision. Let's get back into the changes. So what I did was I downloaded the official disk image installer, whatever, from the website for the Pi and resized that image to make room for installing packages, mounted it, copied the files on there, such as the hex orchestrator binary and the UI binary. And then I CRUDed, which makes it look like I'm running on that system. And I had to install a little shim that allows my laptop to run ARM executables or CI/CD, I guess, if this is ever built in CI/CD. After installing those packages, I was able to have, if I unmount it, the loop mount, that's what this was. Unmount it, you get a custom hex image that I can flash directly onto an SD card, plug into a HexBox, and it's ready to go. So I'm definitely going to be reusing this technique, especially if I start making these in larger quantities. Now let's take a look at a UI demo. It looks probably the same to the last time you saw it, but we have this drop down where you can create an item, provider, or contract, and the filter actually works too. So anyway, the big thing is we can actually go end to end. We can start at the very top of the extraction hierarchy or whatever and create a contract. So I'll just call this cat. You can add methods. So cats can meow, and maybe an input is catnip. I don't have a cat, so I don't know if that's a thing. Outputs, let's just say litter. So you can add as many methods as you want. You can delete it, but I'll just hit create contract. You don't see anything here yet. I need to update the dashboard to have providers and contracts shown as well. But if we go create a provider, now we can say that this is a breed of cat. I just know Siamese cat. So we'll call this Siamese cat provider. We'll select the cat interface here. I already have dog, which is why I went with cat. Python's the only executor that we have. It forces you to have the meow method as enforced by the contract. We can add state. So maybe the Siamese cat has, I don't know, color stripes, default, it's a string. Okay, so you have a form to create a provider. You're gonna hit save provider. And again, the dashboard's lacking, but if we go create an item, we're gonna name this guy Sammy the cat. Provider is gonna be that Siamese, don't judge, Dalmatian. Wow, can't believe I didn't erase that before this. Color stripes, now I provide an actual concrete value for that. So I'm gonna just say yellow and black, or I could have said black and yellow, I guess, to be Pittsburgh friendly for any Steelers fans. But anyway, we'll hit create and Sammy now shows up in our list. I will do my Pittsburgh edit here, black and yellow, save the changes. So yes, there is inline editing. We can delete the poor thing, but we can also open up the method, and it's a blank method, but we can import hex. We can print hello, print hex.get state, I think it is. And then we can also print .get inputs, I guess. I forget exactly what the API is. Oh, it failed. And I need to get standard error added here. That's a mistake. Anyway, you can kind of see that the flow here is starting to take form where you can actually do all of your editing right inside of this web application, which is really cool. No hand editing of YAML files. Only dive into the details if you really want to see them. But yeah, that's this week's update. Just working on the UI and the SD cards and all that good stuff. As always, go to tryhexbox.com and join the waitlist if you want to be the first to know. Tell me your email and a few questions here, and then I'll be able to keep you in the loop for updates when this is available for you to transform your life and take back tech, hopefully.